Minute Church for inspiration to go.
Hey, did you hear? New York City is moving past COVID. That's right. Welcome to Minute Church. I'm Pastor Crespo. It appears that the New York City Marathon is going to go all out and go back to what they were doing before, and that is just get as many runners registered as possible. They expect over 50,000 runners for the marathon that's going to be taking place this year. Now, just for the sake of numbers, in 2019, they had 53,000 that finished the race, then registered and ran. In 2020, during COVID, they had something like 25,000. So the fact that they're just opening it back up again and going forward is huge. Now, in case you're not familiar with the New York City Marathon, it's a over 26-mile track, basically, that they're going to be running. The average runners, the ones in good health, finish it somewhere between 4 and 6 hours, pushing, I believe, like a 15-minute mile. But the superhuman runners, like the Kenyans, they have been given a gift from God. They can get this done. The ones that are in the elite status, they can get this 26-mile run done in about 2 hours. Incredible. Now, the interesting thing about this is those that run do it because they want to improve themselves. You know, you just want to be able to finish just to say that you did it. But then there are some, when they start to get better, they actually start competing for time. But there's a saying amongst those runners in the elite status that anytime someone from Kenya shows up, it's a done deal. They're not going to lose. I don't know why, but God has just gifted them. They work hard and they have the ability to just run. And they do so very well. They have a great reputation for how they take care of themselves. And when they show up, everybody else is running for second place. But still, there's some prestige in it. There's a good feeling when you get that done. You know, the Bible talks a little bit about this type of mentality and adds a little twist to it. That's right. In 1 Corinthians 9:24, the Apostle Paul, he writes this. He says, "Do you not see that in a running competition, all take part, but only one gets the reward? So let your minds be fixed on the reward." What Paul is saying is this, is that when people compete, they compete to win. And no one, when you're seriously competing, plans to come in second. When you compete to win. That's the real spirit that you should have. And he says, when you run the Christian race, when you're walking that walk of discipleship, that's what you need to have. You need to run. You need to do your very best. You need to follow God. You need to be faithful. No one runs a race to come in second place. You come in to win. And when you're running a race, you're supposed to take care of yourself to prepare for that race. Runners eat a certain diet. They practice every day. They have to have their mind right. In the Christian experience, in that Christian walk or race, if I can use Paul's term, you know, it's the same thing. You got to take care of yourself. You got to let your mind focus on positive things, good things. You know what? It does matter what you eat because it impacts your health. Friends, run the race, as Paul says. Run the race to win the reward. Now, the good news is this, that in the Christian walk with God, and maybe I need to use the word race, but in that Christian experience, in that journey with the Lord, there's not just one winner. If you're faithful, if you keep following Him, we all win. And so in God's eyes, when you accept Christ, we all come in first place. I'm Pastor Crespo, and that is inspiration to go.